Most retirees withdraw from their accounts in the wrong order, and it quietly costs them an average of $40,000 in unnecessary taxes over a 20-year retirement. Not because their investments performed poorly, not because they overspent, but purely because of the sequence, the order they pulled money out. Two retirees, exact same savings, exact same Social Security, exact same lifestyle and spending habits, yet one pays $40,000 more in taxes over 20 years. The only difference? Which account they touched first. The IRS won't send you a warning letter, your HR department never mentioned it, and even many financial advisors still default to the wrong strategy. Before this video ends, I'm going to show you the exact mistake most people make, the smarter order that actually saves money, and one critical exception that flips the entire strategy on its head. The withdrawal order you choose locks in your tax bracket every single year for the rest of your retirement. Get this wrong, and the damage is permanent. Get it right, and you keep tens of thousands of dollars that would have gone to the government. Today we'll break down the three account types, the common order most retirees follow, the better strategy that can save you a fortune, and the one scenario where everything changes. Stay with me until the end. The final piece is the one most people miss completely, and it could make or break your plan. Let's start with the absolute foundation. In retirement, your money usually sits in three different buckets, and each one is taxed completely differently. Bucket 1. Taxable brokerage accounts. This is money you've already paid taxes on. Regular investment accounts, taxable savings, or non-IRA brokerage accounts. When you sell investments here, you typically pay long-term capital gains tax, often 0% or 15% for most retirees, much more favorable than ordinary income tax. Bucket 2. Tax-deferred accounts. Your traditional 401k, traditional IRA, or 403b. Every dollar you withdraw is taxed as ordinary income, just like a paycheck. Pull $50,000, the IRS treats it as $50,000 of taxable income at your marginal rate. Bucket 3. Tax-free accounts. Roth IRA or Roth 401k. Qualified withdrawals are completely tax-free. Not now, not ever. The growth and the distributions are yours. Quick summary. Bucket 1 gets favorable capital gains rates. Bucket 2 gets hit with ordinary income tax. Bucket 3 stays tax-free. Here's the reality check. Most people have the largest chunk of their savings in Bucket 2, the traditional 401k or IRA. That's where employer matches and decades of automatic contributions went. And that's exactly where the biggest problems start. Most retirees follow a very logical-sounding plan that turns out to be expensive. The common approach: Step 1. Spend down the taxable brokerage account first. It's already taxed. Let's use it up. Step 2. Then start pulling from the 401k or IRA. Step 3. Leave the Roth untouched as long as possible. That's my safety net. I'll use it last. It feels responsible. It feels like you're protecting your best asset. But here's what actually happens. Your 401k keeps growing untouched, compounding year after year. Then at age 73, the IRS hits you with required minimum distributions, or RMDs, forcing you to withdraw money whether you need it or not. If that account has ballooned to $600,000 by then, your first RMD could be around $22,000, all taxable as ordinary income. Stack that on top of Social Security, and you can suddenly find yourself in a much higher tax bracket. Now imagine two retirees, both 65, both with $500K in a traditional 401k, $150K in brokerage, $80K in Roth, and similar Social Security. Retiree A follows the common order. Retiree B uses a better approach. Over 20 years, Retiree A pays roughly $40,000 more in federal taxes. Same starting point, same spending, same everything, except the sequence. The instinct to protect the Roth sounds smart, but it often backfires by letting your tax-deferred bucket explode and create a much bigger tax bill later. Here's the smarter sequence Retiree B followed and why it works. Step 1. Still draw from the taxable brokerage account first. This makes excellent sense. Capital gains rates are low, often 0%, from moderate income retirees. Use this bucket while the tax treatment is most favorable. Step 2. Start strategic withdrawals from the tax-deferred account, 401k, IRA, earlier, but deliberately. Don't wait for RMDs at 73. Why? The 12% federal tax bracket for married couples currently goes up to roughly $94,000 of taxable income. Many retirees, especially in the early years before full Social Security kicks in, have significant room in that low bracket. Fill it intentionally. Every dollar you pull now at 12% is a dollar you won't have to pull later at potentially 22% or higher when RMDs force your hand. You're shrinking the future tax bomb. Step 3. Still use the Roth last, but now you arrive at it with a smaller 401k balance and much smaller RMDs. Take a second to let that sink in. This isn't about complicated loopholes. It's about using the tax code the way it was designed. Vanguard's research on retirement income planning shows that retirees who proactively manage withdrawals in the years before RMDs can significantly cut their lifetime taxes. Now, here's where a lot of people stop watching, and it's exactly why they miss the most important part. There is one very common scenario where this entire better strategy needs to be flipped, and if you're in that situation, following what I just said could actually cost you more money. Let me show you exactly what that looks like. Your choice of when to start Social Security doesn't just change your monthly check, it completely reshapes your withdrawal strategy. If you delay Social Security until age 70, you get a much larger benefit for life. But that creates a valuable gap period, often ages 65 to 70, with little or no Social Security income. During that window, your taxable income is lower, which means you can pull or convert more from your 401k while staying in the 12% bracket. This Roth conversion window is one of the most powerful tax planning tools most retirees never use. You can pay taxes at 12% today instead of 22% or higher later. Fidelity's research confirms this window can save tens of thousands in lifetime taxes for people with large tax-deferred balances. But here's the flip. If you claim Social Security early, say at 62, that income jumps on top of your 401k withdrawals immediately. Your taxable income jumps, the low bracket window shrinks dramatically, and the benefit of aggressive early 401k withdrawals gets diluted. Your Social Security claiming age and your withdrawal order are one single decision, not two separate ones. Change one and the other must adjust. Let's make this crystal clear with real numbers. Two retirees, both 65, both have 500k traditional 401k, 150k brokerage, 80k Roth. Both delay Social Security to 70, getting approximately $2,200 a month. Retiree A, common order, drains brokerage first, then lives mostly off 401k. By age 73, 401k has grown to approximately $620k. First RMD, approximately $22,600. Combined with Social Security, pushes into the 22% bracket. Retiree B, better order, drains brokerage first, also pulls $18,000 to $22,000 per year from the 401k in the low bracket years, 65 to 69. By age 73, 401k is down to approximately $390k. First RMD, approximately $14,200. Stays comfortably in the 12% bracket. Result over 20 years? Approximately $40,000 less in taxes for retiree B. That's not pocket change. That's family vacations, helping with grandkids' education, or simply more peace of mind. So here's what I want you to do. Log into all your accounts today. Write down your exact 3-bucket balances. You can't build a strategy without knowing these numbers. Check your current tax bracket on irs.gov. See exactly how much room you have before you jump to the next bracket. That's your safe withdrawal space. If you're age 60 to 70 and not yet taking RMDs, Ask yourself, am I pulling anything from the 401k right now? If not, talk to a tax professional about whether small strategic withdrawals or conversions make sense this year. The window is real, but it won't last forever. If you're still deciding on Social Security timing, don't treat it in isolation. Run both decisions together or get help modeling the combined impact. You don't need fancy software, just your balances, the current tax brackets, and a clear plan for which bucket you touch first. Before you go, I want to hear from you in the comments. Are you currently pulling from one account first in retirement? Or if you haven't retired yet, which bucket are you planning to use first? Drop your answer and your age if you're comfortable. I read every comment and will try to give personalized thoughts where I can. If this video helped you see your retirement in a new light, hit subscribe. I release new videos focused on people planning or living in retirement over the next 5 to 10 years. And if you want the deeper dive on the retirement sweet spot, when you can stop contributing to 401k and still grow your capital, check out that video right here.